been a while since I've posted any matches in Battlefield 2 Forgotten Hope 2, so this video was actually laying around on my hard drive for a long time. I hadn't even finished editing it, so wanted to add an audio commentary. That was the only thing that was lacking. The clips were arranged properly, you know, and everything was to my liking. Another thing that was to my liking was how efficient I killed other Panther tanks with this. Now, you may notice a couple things about Operation Goodwood here. I modded the map files extensively, so both teams had access to more vehicles early on, so people weren't just walking around and shooting each other. There's still a lot of infantry combat here, especially in the Opcagny area. You have a very hard time getting a Panther Ausf G through the gaps. Getting a Tiger through is, simply put, impossible. And I don't know why my gunners are jumping out of my tank. I think he tried to steal the enemy Panther tank. And yes, that's a friendly Tiger tank. I took a half-track to the German reinforcement base, and we just stole some vehicles, or rather, I'll say requisitioned them. That's a much better term. Boom! Panther Ausf G claims another Panther Ausf G. That's a solid 3 kills there. See, that guy was an idiot. He wasn't even turning his gun towards me. There's another guy. I'm taking him by surprise, too. I'm using the vehicle wreckage as cover. Let me see. No, I missed. Now, you may wonder why I just accelerated after I missed that shot. It's because the Panther, all models of the Panther had this problem. In order to keep the tank at a reasonable weight so it would actually be mobile, because after all, the Panther was a pretty quick tank. It was faster than the Sherman. It wasn't quite as fast as the T-34-85, but it was way faster than the Sherman. Even the Ausf G model with the engine governor, that was for engine reliability. That was a must-have upgrade. Anyway, the tank achieved its seemingly impossible combination of good armor and good mobility by having weak side plates. This became a problem because the Panther's side plates were thin, and also in the sides, ammunition was stored in sponsons. So, a Panther getting hit in the side, that created a similar effect. The tank would brew up. It would cook off just like a Sherman would. So you have to be very careful of that, and that's why I'm so diligent. I only keep my frontal armor facing my enemy if I'm in combat. Now, obviously, I was trying to flank that Panther, so he had to turn his gun around. I was already trained on him. But after I missed that shot, oh boy, he started turning his gun, and I'm thinking, no way, I'm not going to win. So I got out of there. You may be wondering what I'm doing in the city. Well, I can't seem to find any tanks, and the city is a great place to blast Nazis with your HE shells, which I'm actually not using here. Not right away, because I have gunners on the machine gun on top. The other gunner who's manning the... what's called? I almost said hull. Yeah, the hull machine gun. He's okay. I can plug HE shells all over the place, and I will never hurt him. But the guy on top, I actually do need him, because he can cover my far flanks. He can cover almost 360 degrees around, which is really useful, because I can cover the front really well. Because obviously that's where I want to face my armor. I want that to be facing the Panzer Ausf that will inevitably be flying towards me here. Just cutting these guys down. So that's why I love the Panther. It can fight like a heavy tank, and it can drive like a medium tank. It's a very, very, very nice combination. I mean, I can't get enough of this thing. I mean, this thing is like cocaine. I'm kidding. I'm not into drugs. Drugs don't pay. They suck. If you're from a Need for Speed cars, you recognize that well. But seriously, this is my favorite tank in the game, and you can see why. It's unlike the King Tiger, even the Tiger 1. The tank, it's light enough and small enough so that it can get into these really difficult areas like urban environments, but it's still got plenty of armor and plenty of firepower to bring to the fight. It's a great tank. I classify it a very, very heavy medium tank. So it's right on the border between medium and heavy tanks, but that's how I like it, because that's my biggest problem with the Tiger 1 and the Tiger 2. I just can't drive fast enough. I can't dodge artillery shells. I can't dodge bombs from planes. You can't dodge much with the Tigers. You have to, I guess, take it like a man or just go around them. Speaking of artillery shells and anti-tank things like that, was a Flak 88, so I instinctively bail out of my Panther and thinking, oh my god, the little mofo is going to get a hit on my sponson. But he didn't, so I'll switch to AP shells, see if I can pop a shot at some of them. Here I'm just messing around, boosting my kill-death ratio, because the German team is too stupid to get guys with Panzer Ausf, and if they do, they don't stay alive very long, because I have 3 machine guns, one of which I control. And the AI in Forgotten Hope 2, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. On hard and even on medium, they'll give you a good run if you're not careful. Now, obviously, if you're as good of a tank driver or better than a tank driver as I am, then you'll know exactly how to win. It's important to know the main routes, what areas to go in, which areas not to go in, when you can play it safe and just neutralize the base. That's what's fun about the Panther, because it's fast. You can just rush a base, neutralize it, and then come back later. Speaking of more shooting and killing here, that's a Nebelwerfer I'm trying to hit, I believe. Yep, I just shot him off the Nebelwerfer. Got some infantry in the forest. So I cut ahead here because nothing really happened. I was just driving around the city for a little while. And it's amazing how the King Tiger tank my teammate stole is still alive. I mean, wow. But like any armored vehicle, you should have some support for it. Because what will happen up here, if I wasn't here, that Panther would have gotten a hit on the King Tiger, perhaps even killed it. You'll see what I mean soon enough. But here I'm just using my buddy's King Tiger for cover. I pop shot at a Panther Ausf G and get a confirmed hit. Well, it's not a kill, but, you know, damage it, and then the King Tiger will finish him off. Ooh, God, that was painful. Oh, God, shot right through the front glacis. Are you wondering why I took damage? I think that was from the Panther in the little yard there. And here's another Panther. I shoot him. I don't know what he was doing here. He's showing a sponson to me. He's begging to get killed. Let's see. I gotta move up. He starts reversing up the hill. Boom! Sponson. See how the ammunition cooked off? I mean, it sucks when you get hit in the side. I've never once survived a side armor hit in the Panther. I've survived tons of frontal armor hits, though, because it's sloped, and it is at least 85 millimeters thick. And your gun mantlet? Good luck getting penetrated with that. I can't even penetrate that with a King Tiger at point blank. Or if I do, I'm literally right next to him, not even 2 inches away. So, safe to say, if your armor is facing the enemy, for frontal armor facing the enemy, you'll be fine. So I cut ahead here. Sorry, I didn't let you guys know what I was doing earlier. I'm just having too much fun watching myself rape in the Panther. I cut ahead here. I go back to the city because I couldn't find any more tanks to kill. And oh wow, that was a really lucky miss. I got lucky here. I can't lie. So I blast that 88. I don't know how he missed my Panther. This is a pretty tall tank. So I'm gonna kill the 88mm replace gun with an AP shell. See, that's what's nice. The Panther's gun's accurate, and you can shoot it reliably. I just halted the fires so I wouldn't push myself out of cover. Yeah, look right there. I had to halt the fire. That was a precise shot. I'm not that good with this tank yet. I'm pretty good, but I still have a couple more things to learn. So I think, alright, well, this is obviously some giant camping orgy, so let's rain on their parade. I'm sure they have some more 88s. And they do if they have a couple more flak 88s and have, I think, 1 or 2 pack 40s. I killed all of them, of course. Gotta be merciless and thorough with this tank. Or at least with clearing these guys out, because, you know, I'm the smartest person on the team. I'm the human player. But just because I'm here doesn't necessarily mean we'll win. I have to help the team. Do I? Yep, I think I go for another neutralize here. Might as well. I mean, I'm getting points for it, helping the team. Because also it's nice because when you start capturing your base, inevitably some troops are going to have to come over here and investigate, or at least try and stop you. Oh, what was that? I think a shell just went off. Yep, I think that's a Nebelwerfer that's trying to shoot me. I think, oh god. See, again, Nebelwerfer can probably penetrate this thing if it hits the Panther in the side. Because again, that's the ammunition in the spawns, and it's not going to take much. And yes, I just fired an AG shell there. I don't recall switching. Maybe I did. Yeah, around here is where they have pack 40s. I almost get hit by one, actually. Yeah, here I definitely have AG shells here. So because that I need a guaranteed kill on the gunner. Even if I don't destroy the gun, killing the gunner works just as well. Ah, there we go. There's another 88. He goes kaboom. This is another fun area, because they're too stupid to hide inside the buildings. They run out into the open. Yeah, that's just begging to get killed. Panther dominates the terrain. See, I know their guys are just pop an AG shell, get some more kills. It's a pretty fun way to play. This is a nice area for a medium tank like this. A heavy tank, no. And yes, I just hip-fired him. I have too much fun with this tank. I really do. I look behind. I think I can't. I swear there's a pack 40 over here. I know I go kill a pack 40 later. It was actually a pretty close call. Just plug some more shells here. I got to make sure this area is clear. I don't want to get my sponson shot by some nut job with a Panther Ausf. That's a machine gunner. My gunners actually get a lot of kills here. See, that's what's fun about going with the Panther. You have 3 machine guns. And the top hull mod, not top, wow, fail. The machine gun on the top that supposedly is for anti-aircraft duty, that's actually one of the best ones. And here, I'm sorry teammate, I had to team kill you. It was either get shot by the pack 40 and have all 3 of us die, or shoot the pack 40, get a kill, and kill you. I'm sorry it had to work out that way, because I don't like team killing like that, but it was necessary. It was necessary because if this tank died, the British team would have a much harder time, because I'd have to go through all that effort driving all the way to the German main base and stealing one again. It'd be very annoying. I don't know why that didn't blow up the SD KFC 251 Hanomag. That was a direct shot inside the compartment. I should probably hit in the wheels. That's a weak spot. So that's what I do here. no. Oh, actually, I'm sorry if the game is lagging. This is because Kaspersky chose to update itself while I was in the middle of playing. So, you can see my frame rate dips really badly. So, tell you what, I'll do the next part of this commentary. You enjoy watching this video in the meantime. I had a lot of fun with these videos. I will make more. That's a promise.